can't deal with this anymore.
Okay, force dice. What's
Yay!
happening?
Alright, check this out. I call this the epic blind, not looking at it, double white roll.
Alright.
I ain't looking.
Double white.
Oh, I thought that was Spencer. Never mind. Sorry.
Or you mean Nick?
No,
Yeah,
it's
no,
it.
I got double whites though, so we're kind of okay.
I was right. The prophecy foretold, except I was
Yeah.
not able to fulfill it.
Nick got the double whites by not even rolling the die.
Yeah. That's
I got one black.
I also got one black. So right. I foretold the prophecy. I didn't fulfill it.
He did foretell the prophecy.
All right.
You were
So
absolutely
Spencer,
right.
Yes.
I'm sending the mod list is in the description of this video. I'm putting it in general.
Alright, we're 2 and 2, Alex.
Okay. Have you sorted? I'm assuming you're using something like Mod Organizer.
Oh, I gave up like a month ago. But yeah, I used everything I could think of: mod organizer, loot,
Okay. Just making sure.
Nessus. I've gone through everything. I can't figure it out.
Just making sure we have the obvious stuff. Like.
Yeah.
Obvious stuff is good.
I'm obvious.
Because, I would very much laugh if you tried to get this to work and never sorted
Alex, I have to
your
look
load
at my like early chats for you, so I know what I'm doing again. Yeah, I have to refresh myself.
Okay, I'll take a look at that. It might be best if I could like, if you could try and start it up and then I could watch.
I mean, I could try that.
Obviously not right now.
But like, I'll be honest, I don't know if I still have all the mods installed now. I'll check, but
I would not blame you. That's a lot of space for stuff like this.
oh no, it wasn't an issue of space. I have plenty of space on my computer. It's just if it wasn't working, you know, I did try for quite a bit of time to get to work. I spent 48 hours straight trying to get to work, and
so you're saying you rage quit and uninstalled?
well, I don't know if I uninstalled. That's a question right there that I can't really answer.
I see.
All right. So what
Let us begin.
were we on the planet last time, or did something else happen?
It was the I don't want to call it filler because that's kind of mean because it was fun.
It was the.
Listen, I have the Colonel.
Good episodes, but it was a filler.
Listen, I have the Colonel, and Burke has. What'd you name him?
Ranger.
I forgot about that.
Yes, I forgot about those things.
So the real question is, Alex, what is the stat block for the Colonel and this beast that Kuna has?
The stat block is fuck you. That's the stat block.
Well, no. I asked because you know, you can actually have like pets and stuff and like animals in this game.
The stat block for those things was whatever I felt like in the moment. To be honest. It
well,
was not,
the Colonel.
They were not meant to be things to kill you, just to, you know. Like,
oh, the Colonel never
really.
had a stat. Like he never was like attacked. Like he never attacked us or anything. I just picked him off all the ground.
Well, yeah, the tiny thing, yes.
Yeah. Well, no, hold on, not tiny. He's about the same size Kuna is.
Oh no, that's what. Yeah, the chicken. The
Yeah.
fucking chicken. Yeah. No, the chicken absolutely does not have a stat block.
Why did you bring the chicken with you?
You think I'm gonna leave the Colonel behind?
Yes.
What are you, delusional?
Okay, well, I guess, so are we gonna pick up back off once we get into known space, or are we just gonna pick back up?
You guys are currently flying through. You guys are going back to known space.
Alright.
You managed to get your navigations working again.
Let me know when. I'm just assuming this takes a while to get back. Let me know when both of my compatriots are asleep. Because I have a little interaction for when I think there isn't anyone relatively paying attention.
Well,
I'm sure at some point during the long voyage that will happen.
Alright.
So whatever you want to do, you can.
Okay. During that point, I guess just kind of keeping an eye out, waiting for people to kind of lull off. I'm I'm gonna go over to Doc. I'm just gonna kind of tap his shoulder and motion for him to follow me to. If there's a side room or anywhere.
Oh,
Doc follows eagerly.
alright. Let's hear where this goes.
All right, so just kind of, if there's a door, I close it. If there isn't, I don't. But
Now, just quick question: do you want to have this conversation off to the side, or
Yes,
just
is
keep
this
it here?
something me and Talon should
Yeah.
be
Do
able
you
to
want
do?
to?
we can have this off to the side, because
All right.
If
Okay.
that was the case, I was gonna try and eavesdrop because I don't think Alex understands. If I wanted to, I could stay awake through this entire journey. See, what's interesting is resilience is a stat that affects not only like if you get poisoned or take heavy hits or anything, but also whether or not if you actually need to sleep.
Okay, I agree with that, but that would be total metagame.
Oh yeah, I
Why
know.
would why would Talon ever need to stay up for that long
Yeah, I
in a
know.
place where he's kind of comfortable?
I know.
Also, I may have found an issue.
Which is?
See if you have this thing called tabtip.exe running.
Like right now?
Yes.
Like would it be in my processes?
Yes, it would be in Task Manager.
Tab tip. Would it be under window processes?
It might be.
You know, I don't see anything that says. Oh yeah, wait. Do you mean TCP/IP?
No.
Okay, yeah, I don't.
TCP/IP NetBIOS? No.
Yeah. What's it called? Tap something?
It's a tablet input service. Oh, you need to go into services probably.
Oh, services.
Duh. That should. TABTIP. You might not. It's. I don't know. I'm just realizing
Okay,
that.
I see tablet input services. Running. Is that it? Its
Yeah,
name is tablet input services.
I'm trying to make sure that that's. I'm seeing something. Oh wait, you were playing Skyrim Special Edition, right?
No, legendary.
Legendary.
I might have sent you the wrong video, but the video I was specking off of was for legendary.
Okay.
Or the mod
Okay.
list.
Just curious, why that over Special Edition?
I own legendary.
You get Special Edition for free if you have Legendary, though.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Since when?
I can guarantee you that I did not buy Special Edition.
It was
But
never free. No, it was never free. I never got it free for
No,
owning
you can
legendary.
just download it.
There
I could
is.
just download it. There is no. Look in your games uninstalled.
There is no Skyrim Special Edition. I do not own Skyrim Special Edition. I own
Really?
The Elder Scrolls Skyrim, and I own all the DLCs for it.
Huh. Because I know that I got it, and I can guarantee that I did not buy it. Did not buy it. Interesting. Well, regardless. Okay, so this might actually be a thing. So there is a some sort of service conflict.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing anything like that. It could be the other way around.
What do you mean?
It could have been you got legendary for owning special.
Oh no, I guarantee you that because I played Skyrim long before Special Edition came out with all the DLC.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's legendary that I mean, I own the generic Skyrim.
It just says Skyrim, not Skyrim.
Yeah, it's just called Skyrim, right? And I'm pretty sure that's called the legendary.
And you're looking at uninstalled games too?
Yeah, it would be an uncharacterized. I see Skyrim Script Pretender. That's it.
Well, regardless. Where is it?
I see the Skyrim Creation Kit.
Take a look at this.
What am I looking at?
There we go. So that's... The issue seems familiar to what you were talking about. Some sort of Windows Service conflict between Skyrim and that tablet impulse thing. Which is weird because I'm pretty sure that I've never had that crash happen. And it only happened with the mods. The game didn't do that with...
Like, default game? I
Yeah.
don't think it did, no.
Okay. I mean, that might...
I mean,
be
the thing is,
timeout.
like, during my progressive things, I was pursuing, because originally what would happen is, I'd actually get into the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be going, like, I was doing the basic intro and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And it would crash at some point during that. And eventually I figured out the issue being one of the lighting mods or something like that. Which made no sense why this lighting mod was causing issues, but it was. And so I disabled that, and then I was able to start getting to the point where I could have the 15-minute, or about 15 minutes.
Okay. I mean, that seems like it might... Like, this might have been part of your issue. It could have been one of the other mods. Maybe the versions... Maybe they had been updated since the time that the video was made.
No, I followed. See, if you go to the mod list at the bottom, it tells you the versions. I think. If not, I followed the.
It does not tell you the
Then I
versions.
followed the ones that were similar to the video release date. I figured it'd be something. My original thought was something like the mods were different.
Yeah. I'd probably have to see it to do more. Oh, here's another quick question. There are a few of these that are labeled ore, specifically certain weathers and water mods.
Or?
Yeah, it's like realistic water 2 or wavy waters.
Yeah, that's you choose one of them, I believe.
Yeah, just making sure that you... I mean, just random things to check.
Yeah,
I forget
when I
stuff.
was... Well, one thing that I would kind of like to know is whether or not it was just, like, for whatever reason, it was crashing with my computer or not.
What do you mean by that exactly?
Well, like, for example, if someone else was to do the same stuff I did, right, and then tried to run it on their computer, would they be able to have a repeatable effect? In which case, or would it perhaps be something like what you're saying, like a system conflict?
You could check the system conflicts by just running the game in vanilla and seeing if it does that.
So what, I should stop this tablet. Sorry, oh wait, I see table input service. No, never mind. That does say tablet. Yeah. I want to stop that.
It looks like it's only for touch enabled PCs. Maybe it would work. There's a mod that apparently fixes it.
Yeah, I see that.
Alright, anything you guys want to do before you're back in space? Oh yeah, just sorry to cut you off immediately when I ask, but one piece of information that we probably should have done an overview, like a flashback for, I guess not flashback, what is it? Recall of is the newest recruit that you have from Vitius, like Knights, essentially.
Yeah, I know.
He knows the location of someone that may know where Vitiate is.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna talk to him about that then.
Good old Alduin and Rayloff, our good buddies. And my new cultists. It's pretty great. So we're just kind of floating in space.
You're not floating. I mean, you're going.
Well,
if
yeah,
you want to
but
be
I mean, we're in space. I mean,
if you have nothing else you specifically want to do, then yes, you can be back in the known galaxy.
I guess we're gonna be heading towards that guy that Rayloff knows.
Who knows?
Yes. You talk to You can talk to him about where he is. He talks to you. He's like, I know where he is. He's on Glee Anselm, if this is correct, if that information is in fact correct. However, he was a rather deranged individual.
What was wrong with him?
He was very old even for the time at which I last saw him, and that was 30 years ago.
Does he resemble a frog?
No.
Okay.
Although his skin is as wrinkly as one. Well, as a toad.
I see.
Hmm.
Listen, man, I'm not. I turned to Stanvot. I don't know when Master Yoda was born, but you know, you got to be careful, right? he's been around a long time.
I don't think he's been around this.
Well,
Okay,
yeah.
How old was Yoda?
He's like
Probably
500 years or
several
something like that.
hundred,
Yeah, no. This
But I don't
way
think I don't think
way too
like
far.
the average person knows how old Yoda is. They just know he's really fucking old.
Yeah, no, this is way too old.
Mm-hmm.
What do we know about
Long,
that planet?
long time ago.
Ewan knows specifically that is the
Where is it?
home world. It's in the mid-rim.
The mid-rim?
Yeah, it's in mid-rim. It is home to the Anselm species and a Nautolan species. The Nautolan is the same species that Jedi Master Kit Fisto was.
Okay.
Is that the guy with the
The
mask?
squiddy-looking guy.
No.
Oh, wait. Oh, the green
Water
guy.
Squids. Yeah.
Yeah, the green
Yeah.
squiddy-looking guy.
I used to think that was a offshoot of what are they called?
Twi'leks.
Yeah.
Yep. Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Regardless, let us go. We're gonna put that into the navigation.
I'm trying to see where this is on the map. Can anyone here see it?
And you start giving the nav codes like, and Adronicos speaks up like, hey, this is my ship still.
Hmm? Oh.
Dronagos, can you take us
Sorry.
there?
Do we need to redo that again? Do we need to go back over what happened last month?
Nah, the person at the desk just looks like he does not want to, or the person at the computers just looks like he does not want to be stuck in the middle of this conversation. He kind of leans back slowly and side glances at Adronicos, and Adronicos just waves like, yeah, do what he says.
Fair enough.
And the ship enters. There's the whir of the hyperdrive goes up, and you shoot off towards that direction.
Hey, Dronagos, what do you know about trade in the galaxy nowadays? Do you think there's while we're jumping from place to place, think that we could possibly pick up some cargo and sell it off for a pretty profit? I mean, if we're jumping around
that
like
would
this
be
anyways.
what's called stealing.
What?
What makes you think I'm a pirate?
Wait, Alex, I'm not talking about stealing. You know, like for example in Star Citizen where you can buy resources at a place and then take them somewhere else? That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah,
And that's how Adronicos responded. He's not a UPS driver.
I mean, yeah, I just figured it was a suggestion because you seem like a very economically motivated kind of guy. You know.
Yeah, but I have enough problems meeting the demands of that bastard hut and whatever the fuck the guy who keeps sending these people after you. I'm under their thumbs. Why would I want to be under another company
You
shipping
know,
cargo back and forth?
on that question, what what exactly were you supposed to do for the huts just now? Like you were looking for a new trade partner, right? Or that was for I don't remember. Was that for Vitiate or was it for the huts?
That was for the huts. He was
Huts.
supposed to
So
go around and just find new people to do business with.
So, you don't think they're gonna send anyone after you, do you? Since,
Oh, I don't.
I
I
mean,
don't
I
know.
I know they can be very, territorial. You know.
Don't worry about it. As long as this guy's around pointing at Talon, we're just a
Talon's not-
lightsaber toss away from who knows where.
Talon's talking.
Well, and that, and I highly doubt he would just attack openly. You know, we were gone. I can just say exactly what happened.
Yeah, I mean,
But if you're talking about making money, I've got a whole list of jobs we could do.
all right, let's take a look.
I've got this one. I got some intel on some drugs that we can run.
That's not happening.
Oh, why not? It pays well.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it.
Listen, like
Yeah,
I know that
Although
it may
skimming a bit off the top is always goes unnoticed. So you know,
listen, Johnny goes,
wanna
listen,
do
man.
that.
Like, all I'm saying is, I've seen some. I've dealt with drug carriers in my day, right? And let me tell you, I will never get over the look of a man whose engines caught fire and filled his entire cabin with death stick fumes. He looked like he saw God and spat in his face twice. I don't want to be on the receiving end of that.
Well, that's quite the trip. You know, there's if you like trips, there's another drug. It's made from rancor venom. It's good stuff.
Is that right?
And Androna goes, I don't think you seem to understand.
Yeah, I swear. I saw one guy swear that he was a Jedi. You would not believe it.
Yeah, I see those guys every day.
You know, honestly, I've always wanted to
That
see
looks
someone who's not a Jedi run around acting like they are, because I think that'd be really fucking funny to watch.
I'm just gonna give you a little round of applause. That was a good one. That was a funny one, Nick.
Oh yeah, I know.
That was a fun one.
What?
He just quietly said, "I see
Oh,
people do that every day."
Yeah, no, I heard that.
We're
It's a good one.
Actually, we rarely ever claim we're Jedi. We've told you it like twice.
I know. It's just a slight burn from my character because he thinks you guys don't really act like Jedi.
What? What about me?
What would he have? What would he have to go off of as a reference?
Well, Talon.
No, as to what a Jedi should act like. He didn't even think
the way
they
you talk
existed.
about him, it's supposed to be these righteous guys, and then
Hold on, I thought Talon. Maybe Stan would have said that, but I thought Talon has made it pretty point and clear that the Jedi aren't super righteous.
Anyways, just just.
Yeah, I mean, if drugs aren't your thing, the only other big job I've got is there's some coaxium
What's
that
that?
you could steal.
Wait a
I thought you
minute.
said you weren't a pirate.
Yeah.
I am a pirate. I said I wasn't a delivery.
No, Alex, you
Sorry.
specifically said pirate.
Are we just
Well, no, yeah.
I mean,
he's
I mean,
saying
I,
that
I
he
mean,
was
I,
a
no, no,
pirate.
I mean, I understand that, like, you're as if he wouldn't have said that because of the fact that you misunderstood
No,
what I
he
was
did.
saying,
He said
but
he was a pirate. Unless I
Regardless, that's
misspoke.
fine. You may have misspoke, but
That is fine.
we
He
can
is a
do it.
pirate. He absolutely considers himself a pirate. A nice pirate.
Yeah.
Is he going to be the king of pirates
Stop.
and incapable of following a plan?
Stop. Bad.
I don't know what he's talking about. Anyways,
I do, unfortunately.
so
Some coaxium. Where at?
yeah, well, what is this coaxium stuff? Do we know what coaxium is?
I would.
Oh, you would?
Yeah.
In character, we would, but in person, we clearly do not.
I do not.
What's
My character-
coaxium?
It's a fuel source for like hyperdrives.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like
oh.
what makes it possible.
We would all definitely know what that is then.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Alright, well, what about this?
And it's also, just for more information, it's like a strictly regulated thing. It's like it's sold um, through like very specific vendors, and it's
Yep.
not, and it's more of a rare. It's a rare galaxy material. I was gonna say rare Earth material. That doesn't really fit, so I'm just gonna say rare galactic element.
Yep.
What about Bacta?
I'm not sure how difficult Bacta is.
Well, no. Bacta
Well,
is.
there's a planet where it gets.
Yeah,
mined.
Bacta is very, because there was actually a time limit where I think it was either during the Clone Wars or like shortly before it. But like one of the big things was like the Trade Federation or something like that. Did like some kind of tariffs or something on the planet, and so it ended up being taken over by this like pirate dude, who basically, it was called like the Bacta Wars or something like that, because basically this was like the main place you get Bacta, and this dude wasn't letting anyone buy it. Not the
Well,
Republic's,
there's
not the.
no Bacta monop. Well, there's Bacta monopoly, but there's no Bacta hold during this age.
Well, no, that's not quite what I meant. I was just like, Bacta comes from a pretty specific place, and so it's valuable. I don't remember how it was done throughout history. It's one of those weird things in Star Wars, because I know it's kind of like, at some point they had Bacta. At other points, it like would have been probably less well known about and harder to get your hands on. Anyways, yeah, let's talk about this hyperdrive stuff.
Where is it at?
Hold on, let me find a planet. I'm talking on my ass here.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Oh, I thought you'd.
How can you can't have a plan for everything, right? I got the campaign materials. I don't got random ass.
Side quest moment.
Yeah.
Side quest.
Now I
session
can
15,
improv the hell out of a side quest session. Most of my DMing years have been with this fuck here, so I can improv
Hello.
to hell.
Good. That's good.
I just not familiar with Star Wars planets, unfortunately. So let me find a list and I can give you a random ass planet.
That works.
What the hell is this planet? Let me make sure it's not important. Okay. Kali. There's a job on Kali that was told about through some back channels. My contacts. Only one problem with coaxium. Again, as I've said, it's a highly regulated substance.
Explosive.
Highly unstable.
It is extremely explosive. However, we're not getting the raw stuff. If we were to try to get the raw stuff, we would never make it.
Mm-hmm.
But we can get the refined and sell it for a lot of money.
So who buys?
So what's your tip off?
Illegal organizations that can't get it through the normal channels.
Who the fuck can't get it through the normal channels? You're just some random dude. Wait, is this the stuff you made to make hyperdrive, or is this like the actual fuel?
This is the fuel.
Yeah. So why that'd be like saying you couldn't buy. I understand it's harder to get, right? But in my eyes, it kind of equates to the same thing as saying it's hard to get gas, right?
Well, it's the same thing of like what about people who are like wanted?
You could still buy gas at gas stations.
Right, but you might not want to go to a gas station.
It's
a lot of people do go to gas stations, actually. Even the wanted.
I'm aware.
I'm aware.
This is off the top of the head. Just let it go.
Yeah, it's different. There's a reason. I
Okay.
promise. I just don't have it.
You just went with my entire struggle. There's a reason I just don't got it.
All right. Anyways, you got a fence or a buyer for this thing?
No particular buyer, but I do have a vendor for it.
What's the tip off on this? Is there supposed to be a transaction? Are they just bad with security?
It's a storage for a company that sells coaxium.
Okay.
It's more off the grid.
Anyone inside?
The person inside was unfortunately caught, so security might be increased.
Alright.
How heavy is coaxium?
Not very.
Okay, good to know.
We
All right,
got
boys, leave it to
transport.
me.
We got transport if we were able to get into this place and get that coaxium then.
Look, Talon,
Well,
I
go
know
ahead,
you're
man.
into some questionable things with your hut escapades, but I don't know if I'm entirely into being a part of this operation.
Well, you don't have to. You can wait here.
See, my
Well,
thought,
if I do that, then everyone's gonna die.
see, my thoughts here are pretty much right. We get a bit more money. We get like a fucking warship, and we're probably gonna need a warship to take on Vitiate.
Couldn't we just get it from, I don't know, the Republic or something like that?
You want a lot of money
Or
fast.
steal warships?
If you want a lot of money fast,
Sorry, no,
it's a little easier on the lower side of the law.
no. Once again, get it from the Republic. Who? Republic doesn't exist yet.
Yes, it does.
Does it? I don't think it does.
No, it very much does.
Okay, so I understand. Okay, so with coaxium, just to give Aiden peace of mind and more of you context, coaxium is necessary for the hyper's drive. However, it's used as a coating when making the engines.
Okay, yeah,
It
that
was
makes a
used as
lot
a
more
coating
sense.
making engines. The fuel is what's extremely rare because that is not necessary for hyper drive, but it makes it like much faster and more potent.
Wait, so the fuel, like the gas for the hyperdrive is rare. Or
No,
is it?
it's not necessary. The coating for hyperdrive is
word.
necessary for it.
Gas is probably not a good word. It's probably more comparable to like nitrous in a car.
Yeah, it's more.
Oh wait.
comparable
Are you
to
saying
NOx.
there's gas that's made out of this stuff, and it makes you go faster?
Yes. It's basically NOS.
Okay, so it's like better. Okay, so it's not the normal gas. It's just gas that can be made that's way better. Okay.
It's go-go juice.
It's that.
I mean, that could be useful to us. But yeah, I mean, I don't. I take a step back. Like, I'm not saying this as I don't really want to go on a heist. I don't think Talon would either. I just was trying to think of something to, like, since we're jumping from planets to planets, I was just thinking like, oh, could we pick up something that's low cost here and sell it here? Because I mean, I do think we'll probably need something more than what we're in if we're actually gonna try and fight Vitiate.
Yeah, Kuna doesn't mind this. This isn't.
I mean, I don't care how. I mean, we can get the money through more legal methods, of course.
We're trying to find.
I was just trying to suggest some way for us to try and earn some money while we're just doing things. And somehow we ended up here.
Okay, so a few grams. What people are saying is a few grams of coaxium is probably 800 credits.
Yeah, you can get
so,
like
a whole container of it would be like 10,000 each.
Mm-hmm.
So getting a whole shipment could afford you like 60, 70 million credits. Yeah, now that seems game breaking.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
I say we put that on the back burner so Alex can have a bit more time to think of a way to handle that and not force him to do it just like that.
Well, you don't have to force me to do anything. I already have ideas. I've been keep coming up with it in the back of my head. So if you want to do it, I'm good.
Okay, we'll do the that coaxium heist.
See, I knew you guys would come around.
When you hear the 60 million credits.
I'm still not into this.
Well, then you can wait.
Then everyone's
You
gonna
can
die.
go sit in the corner.
Alright, well, tell yourself whatever you need to hear to come. Now, let's get going.
All right.
See,
Hospitality, you go.
Stamvot, you're. I say this and I'm not that much. I mean, Talon's a little bit older than you, but not by much. You're young and you're part of that crowd that hates the the super corporations, right? So
Huh?
I mean, just think of it as taking from the super corporations that they won't miss they won't miss a couple million credits. Hell,
I
they wouldn't
don't know
miss a
why you're
billion
putting
credits.
words in my mouth. Thank you, though, but
And it's just business. People make their livelihoods off of this. Don't worry about it.
My thought is it's gonna be really hard for us to take out, Vitiate, and I mean it. I feel like it. I think Vitiate probably thinks we're dead at this point, right, or close to it.
ran
Probably
through
not.
hyperspace at random.
Don't think so. Don't think so.
We've survived worse.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that. But yeah, so I do feel like that. I mean, if he's able to just send out these groups the way he is, he probably has some decent armaments back home
Yeah,
wherever he's
careful.
at. Yeah, we really are either going to need to get a fleet on our side, which I'm not sure how we're going to go about doing that, or
If
get
only we could
ourselves some
time
good
travel
guns.
a bunch of clones from the future.
Sounds neat.
That would be helpful.
Now, wouldn't it?
Call up my boy Anakin. Get the 501st on the line. That should work, right?
I think Anakin would react to seeing his body.
It'd be an awkward experience, I'm sure.
Probably worse than we did.
Probably. I mean, it was an awkward experience for myself, but I've seen way weirder.
It's on a
shit
sandy
than
planet too, wasn't it?
No.
What was the planet?
I thought it was like a jungle.
I thought it was an Ewing. And Ewing means desert planet.
Oh, maybe it was.
Damn, no, none of us remember what fucking planet it is. Oof.
What happened?
The planet that our new base of operations is on.
Speaking of that, can we contact them and make sure everyone's still alive?
Yeah, I could do that. I'll go ahead and because I still have the handy dandy long range radio that they gave me.
We
I
actually
don't remember.
just need to.
I don't remember the fucking planet it was on. It's in my notes.
I'm gonna give them a little ring.
We don't need that.
Rishi.
We just need the.
Rishi, okay.
See, I told you it was.
I don't know. I went Halo.
But
right
regardless, we just can use the ship's comms instead of calling with that. I don't think that long-range transponder can go that far. Let's be honest.
This baby, I'm just gonna pat it a few times. Can go.
Oh, it is a
what's it
tropical
label?
planet.
Can go decently far.
Wait, this planet was known for its rich fossil fuel resources, especially exonium.
Good.
That's kind of funny.
So,
we were just talking about those things, and now.
Alright, well then you guys give him a call. Are we sure we want to call him off of Andronagos' ship though?
I mean, I don't think we have to worry.
Alright, go ahead.
Stefan.
Yeah.
You wanted to call them?
You gonna call
Oh
him?
yeah, I guess I thought someone else was gonna take it, but whatever. Okay. I'm gonna try and call the people on Rishi then.
All right. You contact them. Someone has picks up and like who is this?
Stanva.
Oh, thank God you called. We're pretty short on supplies over here.
Okay.
I'm just listening in. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna let Stanvot try and handle it, but I'm ready to jump at.
Low on supplies. Let's see. Where is that in comparison to where we're going? I found it. Okay, there's Rishi. Oh. Yeah.
Kali says it's wild space. I'm gonna say it's Outer Rim. So it's not close. Probably.
That's Rishi. We're going. Where?
Kali says it's in wild space, but I'm calling it Outer Rim, so just anywhere in the Outer Rim, really.
Where is it? Oh, there. Oh, it's on the opposite side of the galaxy.
It's in a galaxy far, far away.
It is on the opposite.
Yeah, it's in a galaxy far, far away.
Unfortunately, we are heading to pick up some information on the opposite side of the galaxy at the moment. Is there any way you guys could? What are you running short on?
Don't they have a?
Temple.
Don't they have a ship with them? I didn't think we
No.
took the only one.
No,
Oh, okay.
We only had one ship.
They could radio the
Yeah, we could get the
Coruscant.
temple to bring you guys things.
Yeah, we just need general supplies. We've gone through some medical stuff quickly, because we were going out. We've begun like just growing food, and we've been exploring the areas, and there's been some injuries. No massive ones.
What's doing
But
the
just
injuring?
general supplies.
Wild animals.
Wild animals falling, the usual.
Aren't there people? There's the Rishi on that planet. I think.
Not on my Rishi.
The Rishi species called Rishi with 2 eyes does not exist on Rishi with 1 eye.
Yes.
No, this Rishi.
Okay, I'm gonna. We'll get you guys sent some supplies. We're gonna call up the temple. Don't worry about it.
I'm just gonna keep sitting over Stanvot and be kind of like give orders, kind of look like, hey, maybe get them to do some like basic training and shit. But that's just like all in presence. So you just kind of see a little hobbit just kind of staring over you.
Oh, and as you guys are talking on the comms to their various people, Adronicus kind of startles up and stands up quickly, like, I forgot, I need to give you something if we're gonna do this. He runs into his little side office that you had seen before, where you interrogated him and strong-armed him. He hears some rummaging through like the desk, and he comes back with a metal like tablet sort of thing. It says on there you should have the information for the general security, like what type of devices they use, and the code to one of the side doors if they haven't changed it already.
Right. I'm gonna start sifting.
On the planet that we're not going to? Or are we going to do the raid, or are we
going.
going to the?
Yeah, we're going for the raid right now.
Okay.
I mean, I was okay with putting it up, but apparently Alex is like ready for it. So.
I'm ready.
Guess we're going for it then. I'm good. That's fine.
Okay, you absolutely do not need to do it. It also makes my life easier, but you can.
I'm reading it right now. I'm reading the contents.
I mean, Alex, you said you needed me to drag you along, so.
I am willing to drag around the chain and see where it goes. I'll read the contents.
Alright, you read the contents. Hold on. Sorry, I can't read and type and think at the same time and talk. Anyway, read the contents. And yeah, it's just a passcode for one of the side doors. It mentions the general area as well as a layout of the area.
Okay.
And now I'm realizing the problem with doing the heist off the top of my head. So yes, we are going to
Let's
what I actually have, and we will do the heist next time.
So Adronagos is just gonna do some research, I guess, into it.
Yeah, I guess I'll just take the time to ask just basic questions, assuming we won't do this immediately.
I'm
Such
gonna call
as,
the.
what are contacts there?
I don't think there are any anymore.
Well, I mean, the inside man's gone, but if there are any other criminal contacts, etc., organizations we can get in touch with.
I don't think we want other criminal organizations in on this. Probably sell us out pretty quick.
You don't know. You don't know. Sometimes there's business in partnership, you know?
Speaking from experience?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alright, anyways, I'm just gonna tuck that away.
I'm gonna call up the temple and get them to send supplies over.
Hey,
All right. They answer. They ask like, what kind of things are you looking for?
Medical supplies. They mentioned general stuff.
Oh,
General stuff,
I'm
gotcha.
I'm gonna pop in while Stanwood is. Good news, we totally forgot to mention it to you guys, but we explored the temple and we kind of liberated it from this weird ghost force being
I
thingy.
thought we did mention that.
Pretty sure we
Oh,
mentioned
no,
You
we never
did.
meant we never told the
You
actual
did.
temple.
You
Yeah, we
had
did.
gone. You had called. Yeah.
Yeah, we called.
Oh.
Yeah, we mentioned that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so they said they needed medical supplies and probably a bit of food. They're growing food, but
Mm-hmm.
All right. We will send the shipment right away.
maybe we could I guess send someone to find out what exactly sort of things they need, so that way there could be like a I don't want to say trade because I don't think they're I think you guys are just kind of I imagine it's just kind of like a they've got supplies, we're sharing supplies, and then the temple that we just rescued is gonna do the same thing with the supplies they eventually produce, that sort of thing. But they like have like a occurring route, I guess, between the two to occasionally check in. You guys get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like how you may have like a village in Alaska. I think there's one where it's like everyone lives in one building or something like that, and like food trucks come like once a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that sort of thing.
So my internship.
Yeah, pretty much.
The saviors arriving. All right. So off to Glee Ansel.
Yay!
Yeah,
Yay.
just since it's been a tiny bit for information, I know, as well as some of you, I'm forgetful. Anyway, he talked about him being a deranged individual, very old, even for when he knew him 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nice.
I assume. What planet is he on?
Glee Ansel,
Okay.
mid-rim planet. Anyone can make this. Make like a core worlds check.
Core
Pretty much core
worlds,
world.
you say?
Yep.
Uh.
An easy difficulty.
I will attempt such a thing.
I can also attempt such a thing.
I have a success and a threat. I succeed, Alex.
That's an advantage.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just seeing whoever gets like the highest success. Um, Well, yeah, so between your guys' information, you know that Glianselm is mostly a planet, a ocean planet. There's spots that are above water, um, and those are mostly jungle biomes, with
That's
some
pretty
mountains.
cool.
So it's mostly an ocean planet. You know that the planet is very hospitable to life and is often used as a vacation spot around the
Is
galaxy.
it kind of like Seraph?
Yeah, it's very similar to Seraph.
Okay.
You know what I want to know? Why the hell did the Imperials choose to set up a base that can self-destruct? Wait, what? Wait, no. Did it self-destruct or did it get Death
No.
Starred? I don't
It
remember.
got Death Starred.
Okay. Well, either way, they had the entire world like blockaded off. I have to wonder why they chose a tropical world like Seraph when they could be like collecting like tariffs from people coming and going from it.
Location.
Someone high up in the Imperial Army wanted a permanent vacation, so they got a permanent vacation.
And he got thrown into a fucking data cell somewhere. I guess.
All right, you head off
Yeah.
there. Is there anything you want to specifically do on the way?
No, not really.
Stanvad, it's training time.
Training time.
It's training time.
I might bark orders, as far as like a regime would go, as far to our base of operations, just to make sure everyone's working and we're getting tasks done and things
Oh,
like that.
I didn't mention this to you guys yet, but I was chatting with Raven, and I found an interesting game on the Steam store. And it's called Sex with Stalin, and it's a game
Oh my
where you
God!
seduce
Why?
Stalin.
Why?
Why are
Why?
we bringing this up now?
Step back
Because
on
you
your
were
next roll.
you were talking
Step
about
back on your
authoritarian
next roll.
regimes.
Aiden,
You were
step back on your next roll. Whatever your next roll is a setback. All right. One inspirational montage later, you arrive at Gleansel.
Alright.
You go in, you land. There's zero problems. Look outside is a very busy. Oh yeah, do you guys? I guess landing would be a problem. You want to take the small ship? I was thinking of you guys are just in your normal ship.
Wait, why would landing be an
We'll
issue?
take the small ship.
We'll have to take our ship out.
Landing might be an issue with the Dronicos. Like, yeah, so you're gonna want to take your little boarding craft there. I probably shouldn't step foot on any planet.
Yeah, probably not.
What? Don't want to cause a stir?
Nah, I'm not really comfortable in really space in general.
Gravity not doing you well these days?
I just, my face is not a welcome sight pretty much anywhere.
You know you could change that, right? Pretty sure disguise kits are all the rave these days.
Regardless, let's go.
Yeah, but then I'd have to hide this beautiful face.
Kuna here is pretty good with a marker.
Alright. Suit yourself.
You guys have fun. I will be awaiting you and hopefully the old man.
Alright.
If you run away, there's going to be trouble.
Why would I run? I would then make an ally of you and those freaky ones. He points to Talon and the two other new recruits.
Yeah.
And he's like,
and also,
why would I want to create more trouble for myself?
And also, aside from just making more trouble for yourself, if you did betray us, it would make you getting out of that that slug boy's hold a whole lot harder.
What makes you think I would betray? You see, no, I'm remembering my past actions now.
Alright, I'm gonna nod over to Doc, expecting him to follow us.
Well, let's go.
Yep. Alrighty. I've got Rayloff and Alduin with me.
Oh man, I'll take. Sure, why not get a whole parade of people right now? Who's in my?
We don't need.
Well, yeah, we don't need a whole parade. It's just I keep those two with me.
Yeah, well, I like keeping my minions with me too. Do I have my back pocket?
You have 3 guards, 2 men, and 2 Mandalorian warriors.
Yeah, I had this.
Most groups have to worry about the DM introducing NPCs. Yeah. In this case, the DM has to worry about the party introducing NPCs.
Wait, why would people have to usually worry about the DM introducing NPCs?
Because most DM NPCs are overpowered and completely break the game.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my 3 guards, my 2 Mandalorian warriors, and Cringer. gonna come with me. It's my posse.
Do we need this many people? We're not fleecing down this old man. This is only gonna draw attention to ourselves.
Hey, I live for the limelight, okay?
Well, we could have one group look for a bit more attention while the other group tries to get the old man.
Yeah, I have business to do anyways, unless you need me.
Wait, what business do you have to do?
I mean, you think my business is solely escorting you clowns around town? The galaxy, even?
Kuna,
I don't know
you're
what
not
about
even
what
in the
you've been
right
doing
era.
Make it sound like you're escorting us.
Oh, come on, you guys would get helplessly in trouble without me.
Mm-hmm. Says the two people who almost died in surrender to the enemy until I showed up.
Hey! I
Wait,
have it under
wait,
control.
hold on.
Or
I
says one of the people.
Hey, I wasn't gonna surrender.
Yeah, but you were gonna die.
It's not.
Alright,
Listen,
anyways.
it's
Worse,
not.
honestly.
It's not my fault that I got crit deathed on my first turn.
I'll be quick. I'll be quick, I promise. I'll be quick.
I
Don't worry
took
about it.
0
I'll be
damage
up.
and was crit deathed. Vroom vroom. I find that so funny. I survived 2 anti-tank rifle shots. And then I took 0 damage from an attack and died. Or nearly died.
Alright, so with your massive party, you get onto your small ship, and head down to Gleansel.
Ain't that rad?
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I have the best Hawaiian shirt on right now.
Who's flying? Just wanna
Someone
all
who
doing.
knows how to fly.
I mean, I can do it.
I mean, do one of the guards know how to fly?
I mean, I can do it. I can dedicate the dice and have what's it called? 6 piloting, or well, 6 dice for piloting.
Whoever's got the most piloting skill, get on.
I guess I'll do that.
Alright, you do it then.
What's the difficulty?
Just a normal. Actually, easy. There is set paths, like there's guiding systems. This is a very well-known spot.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, you got it.
You got two wins. Oh, wait, sorry, I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 win in advantage.
Okay.
Man. Watch
It lands successfully. Not much problem at all. Not the most beautiful landing, but did the job. Landing, you're greeted by one of the I already forgot the name of the species.
Mon Calmaris.
My apologies.
Oh,
No,
the green
Mon Cal.
guys. The green guys.
Nautolan. You're greeted by Nautolan. And he greets you saying, "Well, welcome to our planet.
Hi.
Why have you visited us today?"
We're visiting an old friend.
Ah, an old friend. What city is he in?
Do
Looking
we
at
have this
Baldwin
information,
and
right?
Rayloff? Yes.
Yes.
I would assume they would know where he is.
I would have thought this would have been mentioned to
your
us
new
before.
recruit, because what was the name of the new recruit you
Rayloff.
decided?
Rayloff.
Rayloff kind of leans over. Is like, I have no idea where he is.
He's I'll be honest. I
around.
couldn't really say which city he's in. He's what's the term? Ruffian. He likes to jump around, if you get what I mean.
I don't know if ruffian's a good term.
Yeah, I
for
couldn't really
guy.
think of what word
That's
I was
kinda
going
mean.
for. No, I'm trying. There's a word for it that we use nowadays that has more of a negative sound to it, but it's literally just someone who would move around a whole lot. Like I think there could be I could be wrong about this, but I think ruffian even went back to like a traveling priest at some point. I think I could be mistaken on ruffian, but there's a lot of words like that.
Ruffian works for this guy.
That's fine.
I was like, well, I doubt he is a ruffian. We like to keep these streets clean.
I see. That's good. That's amazing, actually. I'm impressed.
Anyway, travelers, that we like to call them, generally make their way toward cities such as Nautolian and Athine.
All right.
I'm just gonna look over and I'm gonna say.
Just for your guys' information, Nautolian
the capital
is the capital of Nautolan, which is a species that is in the water. So that's like the underwater city.
I see. How do
Anthyme is the one of the Anselmi, whatever how you pronounce that, people, which is above land. So, which do you think he would prefer?
He is not aquatic, so I believe he would like to be on land, but I might be wrong.
Yes, I think he might be on the Athene one. Alex knows I'm bad with names, so.
If you start with an A or an N, I will know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the A. I think he's gonna be. Yeah.
I can guide you there.
I'm gonna also kind of pause and say, hey, looking for a nice cigar. Where do you think I can get one of those at?
Well, if we have some excellent governmentally regulated smoking products.
Oh, certainly. Where? Any marketplace, or where would I have to go?
You would have to go to one of the government regulated stores.
Okay. Just checking.
If you don't mind me asking, I'm not sure if you get off world much, but
why would I ever want to leave such a great world?
I mean, you're right. It's a pretty nice place.
A sharp tooth smile.
You are pretty right there. It is a pretty nice place. It's just that, you know, the way you're greeting us isn't really all that commonplace off world. And so I was wondering,
there's no place like here.
True. But I was wondering, is there something we need to do now that we've arrived here?
Customs papers we have to fill out, anything like that.
Oh, I would have assumed you would have already done all this if you were coming to visit an old friend.
It's like I mentioned before. Honestly. He likes to jump around. This is our first time on this planet in particular.
Well, we can help you there.
All right.
We'll take you in to get these papers filled out.
Yes. I'm assuming we all don't need to go. I will go. Talon, do you wish to come as well?
Yeah. Oh, no, all of you will have to file.
Yeah, we all have to.
And whatever you brought in with your ship.
All right. Does anyone here know the laws of this place?
Why did you have to bring up paperwork?
You know, in your time, you do know that in your time period that this planet is, you know, just a well-known vacation spot, and it has a lot of freedoms compared to a lot of other, you know, planets within the galaxy. The planet's at peace with the two groups, but you do remember that in the past there has been a lot of conflict within the two groups. Like you've probably heard at some point in the history that those two species had a lot of inner conflict. Land people versus sea people. The age-old war.
So who is actually in charge of the head of planet, I guess? Which species? Do they have a joint government?
They're part of the Republic.
Well, yeah, but there's like a representative. So I'm curious if they have a representative from each species.
I'm not getting any official information on that. I would assume so.
Alright, because if they each, because I imagine if they have like a decent amount of conflict from each other, I wouldn't be surprised if they have different governments above ground and below sea.
Yeah, I would assume within modern times, especially considering the wars going on, they would have a main figurehead.
Yeah.
However, during this time period, who fucking knows? I was just playing it as two separate governments.
Okay.
That's fine.
I guess we'll follow this dude. I mean, we need to go check in at I imagine the customs for the above ground, so.
Regardless, let us go.
Yeah.
Alright, I will have to warn you that do not judge Anthyme on its bad appearance when we first enter the city.
I will try my best.
The ruffians, as you like to call them, live on the outside of it,
I see.
while the civilized people live on the inside. He again says with his toothed smile as he gestures for you to board shuttle.
Me wishing there was an inside check.
I mean, you can perceive. I think
yeah,
I think you
like,
can do perception to see
I
if someone's
think it's
lying to
pretty
you.
obvious.
No, you guys. Oh yeah, you can do. Go ahead, everyone, make a perception. Just I'll give whatever details I feel like is available
I
based
think
on
he's
whatever
lying to
rolls the
us, but
highest.
Can I do force perception?
I got a
Because,
success and a advantage.
All right. Yeah,
Hey,
I guess
Alec,
you can. Yeah. Yeah.
could I argue cool?
How so?
Alright. Cool. Often when someone's trying to be overly kind, the truth becomes
Yeah.
lost amongst nice
what's the difficulty, Alex?
characters that
Oh.
use cool can resist these efforts, penetrating through the truth.
Oh, absolutely. No, you can absolutely use cool.
Okay.
I guess under cool, his persuasion is not good, so we're just gonna go with a medium difficulty. Then
I'm
if you're
gonna
gonna
do
use
cool then because my cool is slightly better.
Yeah, what if I...
Also,
what if
what's
I
the difficulty?
use my cool right
medium,
now?
so 2, normal, medium,
Oh.
average.
Hey, Alex,
I use them
I'm gonna
interchangeably.
1, 2, 3,
I'm gonna
4,
use some
5,
force powers
6,
to help me see through.
1, 2,
Damn,
3, 5,
gonna
6.
kill this.
Oh, I got a better roll this time. When I rolled with the dice, I got 2 successes and an advantage.
I'm always looking for. I'm always looking for, you know, something to use my cool roll on.
4
I really
advantage
enjoy
and
it.
4 success.
No, this is something definitely to keep aware of that
Alright.
I didn't know.
Is that a medium difficulty you said?
Yep, 2
Oh,
2 purple.
I got 4
you.
success and 2 advantage.
All right, Standbot did very well.
Oh wow, that wasn't as good as I hoped. Let's see.
No, you didn't do bad. Standbot got the highest though.
Standbot got
So we'll
the
go
highest.
based off Standbot's. No one is fooled at all that this is that this is normal.
Okay.
So let's put that out there. All of you are at least a bit suspicious of why he's like so friendly and he's acting like this. However, you Standbot, you see it through a bit more, and you can see that he's almost in pain, like he's being forced to do this. Like he's you can see almost some reluctance in his eyes.
Does he have a...
Well, I'm gonna wait until we get on the shuttle with him. Is he the only one there?
He is the only one in the shuttle, yes.
Hey,
Do we have anyone who can shut off listening devices?
A fun little fact. Well, our shock-hardened comlink has oh no, never mind. I was misreading it. So no, we can't. We don't have a comms jammer. So no. Couldn't you do brainy stuff?
I don't want to use that to talk to him.
Well, you could just pretend like you're not actually talking to him, make him think he's insane.
No, that's even worse.
Is it?
Wow.
Yes.
Holy shit! All right, take a 1 to your morality.
Who, me or
Talon.
Well, hold on. That's metagaming.
No, you should be talking in character.
Ooh.
No, I'm not talking in character.
Alright, so then that's either a 1 hit to morality or a setback on your next roll.
Why the fuck would it be either?
Ooh, that's 2 setbacks to your next
You
roll.
need to
No,
make,
I already
you
rolled
need
the
to
setback.
Yeah, he already rolled 1.
Oh, he did.
That
You need
does.
to make plans in character. Some stuff obviously can be set out of character, but then there's cause of confusion on my end too of what you are actually doing.
So far, Standbot's the only one who's really gotten a glimpse of that, I would believe.
How far in?
Either way, as long as you debrief him at the end, it's fine.
Yeah, you would, Nick, you'd have a inkling on this. You just aren't certain.
That's
And
right.
I had 2 to 1. Or
Aiden,
sorry.
Aiden, you know that you're not, that something's going on. You're just not really sure what it is. You're by no means buying whatever he's selling.
Hey, so I'm curious. You guys seen any of those Okay, out of character, are the Sith and Jedi kind of like more commonly known about in this time period? I think the Sith are, right? Because I mean, they were like just at
Yes,
war.
well, the
can't
Sith
tell
and
the
Jedi Wars just happened. However, the common person would still they'd be more aware of the name, and they'd
They'd be
be
more
more
aware of the name, but they
familiar
might
with.
not know an honest difference between the two.
Yeah.
Yes, and also like I might be very well familiar with religions, but I by no means believe in any of them.
Yeah,
So that's
exactly.
very much the state in which most people's opinions of that are.
Hmm.
All right,
You
so
know, there
yeah,
there
he
are
just
some questions I'd like to ask, but I feel like Alex doesn't have the answers to them, so I don't want to
or
make him I don't want to
you
make
can
him
shoot.
suffer.
If I don't know, I'll just say I don't know.
So, how do you guys go about managing your government? Is it like an electoral process? Is it like a hereditary process?
Oh, our leaders are born.
I'm gonna shoot
They
a
have every
sideline.
right to rule from when they're born.
I'm gonna
Is
shoot
he
a
doing the
Is
sideline.
there like a obvious tell? Like, are they super charismatic? Do they look uh leaderly?
Oh, they are chosen by the head of our religion.
Oh, I see.
I'm gonna shoot a sidelong glance over to Stanbot, one that just kind of says, kind of like that. I don't really believe what he's selling right now, kind of glance. I'm just gonna see how Stanbot reacts.
I'm just gonna kind of like bob my head in a yeah.
Okay.
So, would you mind telling me more about this? I imagine
What would you like to know?
uh what sort of tenets does your faith center around?
Perfection in every way. That is the core principle.
I see. So what defines perfect?
Clean, good posture, well spoken.
Oh,
Just
Talon, I see
generally
you're
a
not gonna fit
good
in here.
member of society.
Well spoken, I see. Well,
For
that
all
leaves
the
you out,
questions you
stranger
ask,
Talon.
you probably would not do well.
I'm gonna chuckle
Well,
at
I
that.
see I don't understand what exactly would be a bad member of society of trying to learn and fit in with the society.
Oh, if you're interested in wanting to join our society, you can learn from the holistic approach of our religion. You have to sign up for the class, obviously, and that's mostly children. But the
I
classes are
see.
held pretty
So
regularly.
so then what you are saying is off-worlders are imperfect.
We don't like to use that term imperfect because everyone can go towards imperfection.
Well,
You
if
just haven't been shown the right way.
if the goal for everyone is perfection, it should not be basically assumed that everyone by default attains that perfection. They must
Oh no,
work for it, correct?
you absolutely are not perfect. You have to ascend into perfection. You're obviously not making a very good attempt at it, but we can fix that.
I see.
That is, of course, if you want to.
I see. I see. Uh by the way, what is his reaction to the species that to his knowledge doesn't exist?
Even if he hasn't seen the species before, you also have to remember that this is a well-known like vacation spot, even
Oh
for this
yeah, I
time
know.
period. So he's probably seen species that he doesn't instantly recognize. Even if he has literally never seen your species before, he might mistake you just for Trandoshan.
All
And
right.
also, like even he wouldn't be vocal about it whatsoever, because again, that's kind of just part of his
All right.
indoctrination.
Is this like your job? To greet
Of
off-worlders?
course.
Well, what's your name?
Yes. My name?
Yes.
I don't have a name.
Oh, I see.
I'm whatever name you give me. I have not earned a name yet.
Who decided that?
I gave that up.
For what?
I'm gonna give Talon a glance. Like, stop pushing this.
Yeah, same.
Talon does not
I
like
gave that up
indoctrination.
in order to join the above world.
I see.
What did you do before you gave up your name? I mean,
I was what you would call a ruffian.
I see.
I lived on the streets of an uncivilized society under the water.
I see.
I bet you're very happy to be where you are now, then, huh?
Absolutely. The only thing I wish is that I could shed off this skin.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this out of character, or I guess this is in character. But Talon's just kind of thinking about, because I'm pretty sure since Talon's a reptile, he sheds his skin, doesn't he?
At some
Probably.
point,
I assume that. So Talon's be like, I mean, I could give you some pointers.
I'm gonna. So,
Yeah,
do
I'm
most
just
of your
gonna-
species are most of your species what you would call ruffians?
Absolutely.
I see. It must be a noble quest that you are embarking on.
Of course. It is so nice of you to see that. I am trying to get rid of my terrible heritage.
I know the feeling.
So if I can ask you, did you always live on the good dry ground, or did you at one point live in the water?
You are very imperfect. As I have already said, I grew up underwater, on the streets of an uncivilized society.
So what drove you to come above ground? Because even if the society is perfect, not everyone believes in such perfection
I
off the
came here
bat.
to steal.
Oh, I see. And you were taught the errors of your ways.
Exact.
I
Who
see.
taught you?
The church.
And if I wanted to receive similar teachings, I would have to sign up for a class, right?
Yep.
What do you suppose the process of that might entail?
Oh, it's simple. You walk into a room, you're sat down in a very comfortable chair, and you're shown a movie.
Sounds fun.
It is. And then you come out feeling happy.
Can I tell
Ah.
how?
I'm gonna lean on back to Stanbot and be like, yeah, that's a ye old indoctrination torture technique.
I'm gonna give Talon a pat on the shoulder to say like to non-verbally say like yeah.
So do you have like a favorite restaurant in the above ground, in the
There are
perfect city?
plenty of good restaurants here.
Well, but of course. But is there a personal favorite of yours?
I do happen to be a big fan.
That's a secret.
Huh?
We should have left someone on the ship as a secret.
Yeah. You could flip a destiny point to do that.
We'll see if we need it.
Wait. As a what?
We should have secretly left someone on the ship as a keepsake as like a in case things go bad and we need
We
to
don't
quick-
have it. Wait. I thought we were bringing Kuna's group and then Alduin and Rayloff along with us, not Gorn, Jorn, the seven, the other
That's what
Jedi
we
Knights
did.
we have.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. But we should
Yeah,
have left
we did.
one of those people on the one of Nick's people or anything like that on the ship to
Say oopsies, this isn't
say,
going
oops,
very
we
well.
need to pick up really quickly. Hey,
Well, is Gorn down here with us? Because I thought we left. I thought we left
No.
them on the ship.
No,
Yeah.
they're on. They're
not
on.
that ship,
Andromeda.
the ship that we brought down.
Yeah, the ship we brought down doesn't have
Oh,
it right now.
that's a good point.
Yeah.
Let's just play this off right now and see where it goes because
Yeah,
we're
see how-
currently not going to be able to do anything else. I'm just gonna, well, I don't really have a good eyesight. I'm just gonna keep listening to them and see if I can't pick out any more bits of information that might be useful.
Okay. Yeah, my favorite of the restaurants is the Natolan turtle.
I see.
The whole restaurant is housed inside the giant rib cage of a turtle, well, a giant shell.
That's cool.
It's pretty neat. We'll be sure to check it out.
Well,
We
I
should
can
be getting
show
to the
you.
captain's office soon.
Oh, that would
I
be.
am your designated guide.
Oh, that's really cool. So are there like
Were you
a
paying
bunch of
attention?
designated guides, and you guys meet everyone who comes down from the surface?
Down
Not
to-
exactly. We only do that for groups that are marked as suspicious.
What was
Ah,
suspicious
thank you.
about us?
I am not in the right to say.
There's a lot of stuff, Talon.
Your group size is probably what did it.
Oh, I see.
Looking at Nick.
And you do not look like a family.
I just look around and I say, they're related? Extended.
Can I have a? No, I'm half tempted to just have Talon, Alduin, and Rayloff grunt at the exact same time. Love is love.
I'm gonna.
Not on this planet. That would be imperfect.
Agreed. Anyways, if we could continue, I'm curious in seeing this. I assume we're already on our way to wherever the documents are supposed to be done.
I'm sure we should be there soon.
Yes,
Hey, Alex.
you're on your way there.
I want to know how I want to size this guy up. He's a normal civilian,
he's
right?
shorter. Yeah, he's shorter. He's about the size of a human.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to be sure he's just like a normal civilian. He doesn't look like he's a soldier.
He looks fairly strong. As he said, he did live a life as a ruffian, so he probably did some, mercenary work at some point. And he mentioned he stole. So he's had his own separate life on the streets, and he has the physicality to show it. So he's by no means a twig. However, you could probably still bend him.
Talon, on the
break
other
his
hand,
spine.
could still.
So-
I look around. How busy is it around us during our little walk?
Shuttle.
As you're going in the shuttle, it is extremely busy.
Okay.
People of all different species all over the place. A lot of the Anselmi people, which are these little blue people, which is the native species on the ground.
Is it busy enough that if I just started walking the other direction, no one would know?
I think the
you'd
dude's-
have to make a stealth, but you'd probably succeed.
A stealth, you say?
This is not a good idea. Why are we doing this?
I just figured I'd ask.
Talon's not gonna disappear just yet.
I didn't say that's what I was doing. I'm just getting the size of the crowd right now. I like crowds. All right. So I'm just gonna kind of look over at Stanbot and be like, quietly, just kind of make some finger motions that kind of sum up I don't really want to be following this guy anymore.
I'm just gonna shake my head. No, we do not need trouble with the.
And then I'm gonna kind of look a little flustered, and I'm gonna do some more signals and be like, "It's trouble just being with him."
So how
We
much
don't
further do we
need
need to
to.
walk?
We don't need to fight an entire planetary government.
Actually, it's only half the planetary government if we're gonna be technical here.
And
That's not much better.
I don't know, man.
No.
So, are we in the shuttle yet?
Oh, we've been in
You've
the
been
shuttle
in the
for a while.
shuttle. That's
Oh.
where you were discussing. That's
Okay,
where
yeah,
you
well,
conversing.
you see, I assumed we were in there already, but you know,
Yep.
Kuna asked if he could just walk off, and
Yeah. And
You
Well,
said- yeah.
you would. You are. I was imagining it as you guys were aboard a shuttle. You're kind of floating above the city right now, going deeper in.
Yeah.
And below you see super crowded, packed crowds, and you could easily slip away in those areas.
No,
All right.
That was just me making inferences.
So can I have him
Yeah.
point out exactly where about we might find the ruffians?
Oh,
that
we.
might not be a good idea, but okay.
For what?
Yeah. He noticed. He points back. Yeah. He points back towards where you enter the city. He's like, that would be it.
All right.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the city when you enter. It has a large dam like against the water, and there are guards posted on the dam, almost as like a castle wall,
Okay.
with some of these machines of warp, obviously attempting to keep something out. You also notice some beaches that don't have walls and just have like some guard posts and have a lot of people on the beach side, just soaking up rays and enjoying life.
All right.
And in that first layer of walls on one of the sides is like this whole shanty town set up, and that's the ruffians.